Well, hello there, lovely ladies, and welcome to another week of the Weekly Well. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to see everyone. I am curious this week about something, and that is this. How often do you tell yourself a lie? I bet that your first initial response may be, not at all, Janelle. I'm a very honest person. I don't, tell myself a lie. I pride myself on telling the truth. But the question that I asked was not how often do you tell someone else a lie? How often do you tell yourself a lie? In other words, the self-talk. I'm so fat, I'm so lazy, I am too old, I cannot do this. There's no way, no how that I am able to do this. I suck at this parenting thing. I am royally failing. I am up to my eyeballs. There's no way I'm going to get through this. That's what I mean by how often do we tell ourselves a lie. There is an internal language that we somehow feel validated to use in our own minds against ourselves. Language that we would not say to our best friend. We would not tell our best friend that they're sucking, or that they're up over their head and they better bail, or that there's no way they're going to accomplish something. No, I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. You're kind-hearted people. You would say, you got this, girl. Don't worry about it. I'll walk with you to lose that weight. You can do this. You're the best mom. Whatever it is, I am very confident that you would cheerlead for your best friend. We need to stop the negative internal messages that we are sending ourselves. We need to stop that. We need to stop it for our mental health and happiness. In order to have a fit mind, which is something that I am very, very passionate about, as you all know, there are a few things that we can do, that we can start to implement to help you slow down the nonstop monkey mind of negativity that you are feeding yourself. So the first thing you can ask yourself, if you find yourself being mean to you, is this kind? Am I being kind to myself? Because remember, if we're measuring this against how we treat a girlfriend, we would be kind to her, correct? So I want you to turn that inward and say, am I being kind? Number 2, is this thought serving me well? You know, my mom used to say, and I believe it's Thumper, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, right? So we grew up, most of us, with that in the back of our mind. So when we're talking to a girlfriend, is this message going to serve her well? Is something that we would automatically do in our minds. We would process that in our minds. And if it didn't, we wouldn't let it come out our lips. However, again, we won't do that with ourselves. So we will say things that aren't serving us well up here. Is it necessary? And is it serving us well? That's number 2. And number 3 is a term that Katie Byron coined, and that is the question, is it true? Is it true that I am the worst fill in the blank ever? Is that true? And be honest with yourself. Again, would you say this to a friend? We only say things that are true to our friends, right? That's what we already established. So it's very, very important that you stop, ladies, and start treating yourself like your best friend. Those 3 questions will help you do that. Number 1, is it kind? Number 2, is it necessary and or serving me well? And number 3, is it true? I really am curious to know how you're going to manifest this into your week. this week, starting now. Let me know how it goes. Let me know your thoughts and comments as always. Until next week, go ahead and start treating yourself like the absolute gem that you are. Remember, I got you and you got this. Take care.